Hi, it's a Tiny Gamer, and let's play some more Final Fantasy XIV with Tiny Bishie. Okay. So I have to go to Gridania, because that's where the event's being held. Look at how cool all this is, though. Hope everyone is doing okay. Airship landing, please. Yes. Yes, take me to Gridania, please. I'm ready. I'm ready for some spooks. And I give the warning like I do every year. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if this event has the clown family. This is my first time playing it on any of my characters this year. How pretty! I love the wings. But yes, if it does involve them, then feel free to skip this video. And there'll be a trigger warning down the description as well. Okay. Oh, what do you have for sale? Because I'm just curious. Okay. Flying pumpkin, it's a... Okay, no. Oh. Yep. Papa Grump. So, feel free. The Aether... Starved Ahriman. The pumpkin-headed apparition is on the lookout for an able adventurer. This quest is available for a limited time only. It's been more than a few moons since last we met, friend. As it so happens, I have a proposition suited to your talents. Are you prepared to throw caution to the wind and consort with fiends most foul once again? Of course you are. But before we get to the heart of the matter, let us reflect upon the history of All Saints' Wake. On this night do fell fiends emerge to cavort and careen, unconcerned with the judgments of those on high. For the halls of the saints' heavenly abode ring with merriment as the wine flows freely, and no one can be bothered to look down. Thus did God's fearing folk greet this particular sunset with trepidation, daring not to venture from their homes. No longer, nay, for adventurers came and drove out the void scent, restoring safety to the city streets and marking the occasion as one of jubilation. That's all well and good, but what of the poor forsaken fiends? Are they too not deserving of revelry? My wish is to see All Saints' Wake reborn as a celebration for all, be they ghost, ghoul, Gridanian, or otherwise. And how do I propose to accomplish this feat? Binding obligations, friend. I'm convinced the more sinister sorts to enter into contracts which forbid them from preying on mortals. In exchange, they... Oh my god, that's so cool. They are permitted to partake in the festivities. But there is one troubled soul who still seems incapable of getting into the spirit of things. Perhaps you are willing to give them a helping hand. Nothing too devilishly difficult, I promise. Wait a minute. Is this a repeat? Before you get started, you'll want to grasp particulars by speaking with Papa Gref. He ought to be performing one of the shows by the entrance of the Great Loam Growery. Now go. I'll be watching your performance with great interest. Hehehe. Give me just 1 second. All right. Where are you, Papa Gref? Oh, I know where you are. Oh, you were out here. Okay. Maybe this is different. Let's see. Although it pains me so, our humble performance must draw to a close. Let us then end things on a high note. Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you feast your eyes on the fantastic Bill Cox and his transformation magics. What was all that about? The clowning and whatnot was a right laugh, but that last bit was bleeding rubbish. Come on, let's get out of here. What's more, you failed to muster up even an ounce of magical prowess. I had the crowd in the palm of my hand. We would have been the toast of the town if not for your blunder. There you go again, shrieking that same old tune. I've had it up to my eyeball with this farce. Just because you know a few cheap tricks doesn't give you the right to treat me like that. Oh, they're fighting. I can't stand the sight of you, let alone the thought of taking it to the stage with you again. Good riddance. Well, fate has conspired for us to cross paths once again. Out with it then. I know you're not here to swap pleasantries. A foul fiend failing to get into the spirit of All Saints' wake? I'd wager you'd speak of Phil Cox, the fellow who stormed off in a huff. Like most of our ilk, Phil Cox and I have insatiable appetite for aether, but unlike your garden variety void scent who hunt hapless mortals like beasts, we prefer to state our hunger with their enthusiastic approval. I tell you, there's no aether as delectable as you'll find in food gifted in genuine appreciation, which set me to thinking, perhaps preying on mortals was an old-fashioned and misguided approach. Thus did I commit to giving folks the sort of frights that dazzle and delight, winning hearts and minds, and in the process, no small number of aether-laden delicacy. And what better occasion for such terrifying amusements as All Saints' Wake? The method is catching too. Many void scent now seek aether in this manner. Phil Cox is one such reformed individual. When I first laid eyes upon him, I sensed promise. But get him in front of a crowd and you're lucky to get a smattering of half-hearted applause, let alone a few measly crumbs. You'd be better off hearing it from the Arithman's mouth, though. He can't have gotten far. Uh-oh. There must be fight. Okay. That sniveling whelp of an imp. Magic this, magic that. The sheer unbridled cheek of it. Wilcox is practically frothing at the mouth. So incensed is he by his treatment at the hands of Papa Graf. We must soothe him before attempting to start a conversation. Alright. Apologies. I have taken leave of my senses. Your timely intervention is much appreciated. Wait, by the look of you, I'd say you're an adventurer. Let me guess. That pumpkin-headed lady sent you to check up on me, did she? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you my tale. Try as I must, I just can't get the hang of transformation magics and whatnot. And without the means to delight the crowds, we're starved for appreciation. I am an Ariman, paralyzing prey with this big eye of mine? Not a problem. Turning them to stone with a petrifying glare? A trifling task. Hells, I can even smell despair and all manner of negative emotions in the people around me. Obviously, paralysis and petrification won't win over an audience. And my metaphorical nose for despair isn't going to put ether on the table either. I ought to just tell that pumpkin-headed lady I'm not cut out for the business. If you're here on her behest, you'd better come too. Uh-oh. Okay. Better be careful, crowd's gonna mess you up. be like, I'll get you. Come on, Cryo. We're just two lalas running around. Trying to help a clown. Literally. Ah. Sorry, give me a second. I missed completely that first part because I was so focused on, hey, I didn't make my person disappear. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Not that it did any good. I'm still stuck at square one. Unappreciative and underfed. No. Hehehe, such a curious child. Are you truly so blind? Your own potential? No doubt you will have an inkling as to what I speak of. Pray share your wisdom with Wilcox. I'm going to say, stamp out any negativity you sense with the comment. No, I'm going to go in order. I say, you can smell dark emotions. Use your gift to help those in need. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a void set who suggests that. I don't see how helping others helps me. But then again, I know little mortal ways. So perhaps I should heed your advice. Ah, wait, I see the logic in it now. What better way to make use of my talents and knock that pompous Papa Gruff right off his pedestal? Oh my god. No, no, no. I'm getting ahead of myself. I have no idea where to start. Perhaps I can lend a hand with a little sleight of hand. Hold still. Ooh. Not only is that get-up guaranteed to turn heads, each and every thread is imbued with a potent magic to aid in your newfound purpose. Oh, you know I think I can feel it. Maybe this isn't going to be so tough after all. I like the little wings. It's so cute. There you are. You know, I had thought to apologize for my harsh words earlier, since our act was my initiative and therefore a success, or lack thereof, was ultimately my responsibility. But I sense you've been scheming. It pleases me to inform you, Papa Gruff, that I found a way to win over mortals on my own terms. I find that hard to believe, but since you seem so confident, why don't we have ourselves a contest? I'm like, huh? Whoever garners the most affection and thereby the largest share of aether-rich victuals wins, and to the victor go the spoils of subservience. The loser will be bound to obey their every whim. How does that sound? You're on. I hope you're ready to bow and scrape. Oh my god. That mortal effort about one's bark being worse than one's bite comes to mind. Prepare yourself, Philcock. Cox. Jesus, this name is gonna... I know I've got this marvelous magic outfit, but I'm still not entirely convinced I have what it takes to beat Papa Gruff on my own. Come with me, just until I get the hang of things. That's all I ask. Very well, I shall leave Phil Cox in your capable hands. Hehehe. Oh my god, look at him. All fiends sated on All Saints' Wake. After a nudge in the right direction, Philcock is ready to embark on his mission. His quest is available for a limited time only. Okay. How about we try and find a troubled soul in need of aid? But let's get out of here first. Okay. Right, time to look for folk harboring negative feelings. Give me a moment. I don't know if it has anything to do with that pumpkin-headed lady's enchantment, but my powers feel more potent than ever. I've already found someone, and whoever they are, they're awfully flustered. They're to the northeast, I think, though I'm not sure where exactly. The roads here can be confusing. Truth be told, this is my first time in the city. I've got a decent sense of direction, but I've yet to grasp the lie of the land. Could I trouble you to lead the way? Our flustered target is northeast of here. I'll be right behind you. Phil Cox is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Phil Cox behind by entering a different area or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Phil Cox join you again, return and speak with him at the original location. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way, which offer additional topics of discussion. Enter the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your new surroundings together. Okay. Where to... Alright, so it looks like... Right. Sorry, I had to readjust my headset real quick. Discuss the delighted women. Ah, such glee. They mentioned a clown. I'd wager they just had the privilege of seeing one of Papa Gruff's performances. Listen, I'll be the first to admit that he's an expert illusionist, and you've only got to look at folk like these ladies to see that he knows how to work a crowd. But I won't be upstaged. I'll prove there's more than one way to win over an audience. By following your timely advice, that is. Given the delight written on their faces, our opponent must have earned himself some sustenance, which means there's no time to lose. Onward. Alright. No. Yeah. Okay. Oh gods, where's she gotten to? This must be the fellow my senses were leading me to. Shall we find out what ails him? You there. What's gotten you so worked up? Oh, forgive me. There was this poor little girl who had been separated from her mother. I was helping her to look, but she suddenly disappeared. I can't simply abandon her, but then again, I have an urgent personal matter to attend to, and I don't know what to do. In that case, why don't I and my associate look for the little girl? Then you can see to your affairs without worry. Thank you, thank you. She's a young lass dressed in blue. I hope you're able to find her forthwith. He certainly was appreciative, yet here I am empty-handed. Forget the food. We have a lost child to find. I'm detecting a despairing presence to the east of here. Odds are it's the girl, which means I have need of your navigation Noahs once again. After you. Oh, Papa Gruff found her first. Uh-oh. I thought this would be a fine opportunity to accrue some appreciation, but the poor girl's beside herself. She keeps calling out for her mama. Might I enlist your help? This must be the lost lass we've been looking for. If we want to earn her thanks, we need to reunite her with her mother, wouldn't you say? Which means we now have a lady to locate. Any suggestions? I'm going to say use your senses to search for someone feeling anxious. You're saying that the mother will be worried about her daughter having gone missing? Brilliant. This is exactly why I had you accompany me. Right then. Found her. I don't know which is the bigger boon, having you by my side or this fancy finery. I think I've learned my way around the city more or less. I'll handle this next part on my own. Wait here. I'll be back with the girl's mother in no time. I messed up and kept my cam on because I spaced out. Sorry. Well, be praised, you're safe. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you for finding Mama, mister. Do you believe me now, Papa Gruff? Sweet, sweet appreciation, and all courtesy of my special talent. Oh my god. I can't help but notice they didn't offer you anything edible by way of thanks. For my part, I've already been rewarded with a tasty morsel. That said, the gift of food is far from guaranteed. Indeed, perseverance is key. Which is why I find myself performing show after show. I suggest you approach this contest with the same tenacity, Wilcox. I'm afraid he's right. Constant effort is key. Luckily, I sensed another troubled soul when I was tracking down the girl's mother. I better see what I can do to help. You know, I think I'm ready to go alone now. Why don't you let our pumpkin-headed benefactor know? I'll come and find you when I'm done. Well, I'm afraid my next performance calls. Until we meet again, adventurer. Okay. I almost messed up what I was doing. Okay. Since he's not following me anymore. The adventurer returns, and at the precise moment I predicted. I do hope keeping Phil Cox company wasn't too taxing. One of our friend and his endeavors. You have my thanks, truly. Speak of the devil, here they come. At some point, I want to get a Stream Deck so I can just hit a button. And I don't have to keep remembering the series of buttons that I have currently. Dear, oh dear, that turned out to be a damn sight harder than I anticipated. And all I have to show for my travails is a single cookie. To think the first gift I received would prove to be the last. Curses, I didn't receive so much as a crumb. I suppose that means you win. Very well. I'm yours to command, Papa Gruff. Heh, you admit defeat far too readily, Phil Cox. Hooray, we found you. I wanted to thank you properly for helping me and Mama. I brought you a pumpkin cookie. Aww. Simply scrumptious. Oh no, just like Papa Grove. I think it was last year he did this. And again, everybody stared at him like, what? I'm glad you liked it. Farewell. That makes it one apiece. A draw then. Still, Phil Cox. While you had some assistance along the way, you nevertheless done yourself proud. To think I'd live to see the day Papa Gruff sings my praises. Awful kind of you to finally admit that I might have worth. Is that all you desire? My begrudging acceptance? Have you forgotten your reasons for joining in the festivities in the first place? Of course I haven't. The good people of Gridania are still in need of help. And where there are common folk in need, there are cookies to be freed and are given to me. Oh God. Adventurer, I had better get going, but before I do, let me say this. I might have found a way to make the most of my talents, but I wouldn't have been able to do so without you and the Pumpkinhead Lady. I'm sure we'll run into each other again one of these days. Until then. Promise I sensed in Phil Cox when he and I first met wasn't illusory after all. I should take my leave too. It would be remiss of me to allow him to garner all the glory, to say nothing of the cookies. I say those two fiends ended up having themselves a frightfully fun-filled All Saints' Wake. Wouldn't you agree? And for your part in this, a fitting reward. I present to you a set of finery as worn by Gridania's most emotionally perceptive Ahriman. I get his clothes. Perhaps you'd wonder if the outfit is endowed with the same enchantments. You needn't worry. There never was an enchantment. Of course there wasn't. Tricked him. The little charade was my way of giving Phil Cox the confidence he so sorely lacked. Although, I dare say, such a measure was unnecessary, given he had you to cheer him on. Before I forget, you are hereby cordially invited to my humble abode for a get-together of sorts. Do drop by. I assure you it'll be frightfully entertaining. Anyway, your help is much appreciated. At this rate, my vision of All Saints' Wake for mortals and void sent alike might not be such a distant prospect, though I do hope that these shenanigans haven't dulled your enthusiasm for the most occult of occasions. I've access to Sneaky Hollow. Alright, cool. The little fiends in life. Okay. So what does it look like on? Let me see. Uh-oh. No, I didn't. Why don't you try on? Okay. Yeah, let me go to Sneaky Hollow. See if it's the same or have they done anything different this year. Oh, my minion's gone. Taking photos. You wish to have words? Very well, what would you know? Oh, I did that one. Up to something. Me? Never. I am but a fun-loving imp, here to help my fellow revelers enjoy the wake. And I can fashion you a very convincing guise for the masquerade. All I need is your memory of someone. Someone who made a strong impression. Someone unforgettable. Someone powerful. Yes, that's it. Uh-oh. Ooh. A Pajadi woman as gentle yet indomitable as nature itself. Alright. Heh, that will do nicely. Don't worry, this won't hurt much at all. Just close your eyes. The transfiguration can be removed by using the unveil action or by canceling the transfiguration status effect. Oh, okay. Oh, cute. Okay, that's cute. I can run around as Connie Senna. Nice. Okay. How about a stalwart Rogain woman of unshakable conviction? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so cool. I don't want to be backlit. I gotta take a picture of her. Let's see. What is the come on a sec. French G pose. Can I change? Ooh, can I change her position? Hold up, hold up. Let's... Oh my god, hold on a sec. That's so cool, Admiral. The Admiral. All right. What's can I turn into? Oh. A rugged, high-run man unmatched in loyalty and valor. Is this Rabon? It is Rabon. Okay. A charming and compassionate Lalafellan lady of noble birth. Oh, I know who this is. It's her! Nanamo! Aw, so cute. This is kind of fun. I like this. A compassionate Hyrule woman who leads a secret organization. Oh, I know who this is. Hello, Minfilia. And last but not least, an eager Lalafellan woman who is the coin keeper of a secret organization. Tantaru. So cute. I think that's it for the new stuff that they have going on. I think that's it. No, I'm gonna buy that bat thing, because why not? Only 2,000. I have enough. Yes. Okay. I'll move over here out of the way. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. That's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being patient with me figuring out my audio settings and all that. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!